It's the National Football. And we've got the Chargers' towering wide receiver. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Chargers and the Steelers. And it's...
Herbert throwing right away. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. The Chargers headed back. Throwing on first is Herbert. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10, here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
This into the hands of Will Dissly. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They send a man in motion. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it second and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chargers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
First and 10, Herbert. He's got a man left. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Quarterback down there. It's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And once again, they can't connect. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets him on the in route. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we arrive at halftime here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers leading after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando. Not everyone. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Herbert on first down. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Herbert again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Herbert to throw once more. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. It's Herbert once more. He's got it! And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And after that catch, I think we're all looking ahead to the total in front of him, right? He's approaching that mark of 1,964 yards, the single-season record held by Calvin Johnson since 2012. What a moment it would be if he's the one to finally break it. Herbert throwing again. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Herbert hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's Herbert. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Throwing from the gun. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got it.
Herbert now off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert has it downfield working the left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. First and 10. Here's Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Man in motion here. Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And it could have gone either way.